Writing code notes with code comments. Code comments let us write notes in our code without the browser trying to execute the code. Now, this is just leaving off from that last lesson. And what I'm going to do is just get rid of that conditional because we haven't learned about those yet. And I don't want to bombard you with information that we haven't learned about yet. Now, if I save this, go back to my page and hit refresh, I have 5 apples, I am 6'0", and a website, codingforeverybody.com. What I can do is, let's say I don't want to show I have the number of apples and I don't want to show my height. I can delete that code. And when I refresh a page, it doesn't show up. That's perfect. What if I wanted to bring that back? Well, there's 2 ways to do this. Is you can hit Control-Z or Command-Z, or go to Edit, Undo, and that will bring it back. What if I didn't want to delete it? I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't execute the way we think it's going to execute. What I can do is hit Command plus slash or Control slash, and that's going to simply comment this out for me. Now that shortcut might be different for you, and if it is different for you, that's okay. What we can do is we can add a code comment with 2 slashes. So we can write // and that gets rid of this. // gets rid of all of that. And so you can see it goes gray, and that basically means the code is still here. It still lives here. But the program that's going to execute our JavaScript is not actually going to execute this. Let's go ahead and refresh, and we can see that nothing happens, but we're also not getting any errors. So that's good news. Now that's how we comment out a single line, but there's another way to do this. We can comment out multiple lines by doing / and then an asterisk, and go down here, and this will be commented until told otherwise. And so this is just going to comment all of our code from line 6 all the way down to the bottom of our script. So if we have 1,000 lines, that just commented out line 6 to 1,000, meaning that's no longer going to work for you. To make sure that comment stops, we do asterisk and then a slash. And then here we can do console.warn hello world. And that's going to work for us again. So all we've done here is we've commented out all of these lines with one multi-line comment. And if I go ahead and get rid of this, you can see that things start to become colorful again in my text editor. And we can do // or we can do even on the same line, something like that. Now this is going to say I am height. Height is not applied. This is going to give us an error. As expected, height is not defined because this is referencing a variable that simply doesn't exist. It exists to us because we can read it, but the program, the JavaScript program itself, is saying, oh, well, this is a bunch of code comments. I don't need to execute any of this. So just pretend it doesn't exist. So we say const height is equal to, let's say 6'0", and because it's in a code comment, it's simply not going to work. So what I would like you to do for this particular lesson is I would like you to write, I don't know, like 4 lines of code, do a single line comment, and then try a multi-line comment. Something like this, a multi-line comment. It ends with that, starts with that, and a single line comment starts with //. Oh, one more thing. We can also do comments at the end of lines. We can do //. This is at the end of the line. This is at the end of the line. And so it doesn't change the syntax highlighting, the coloring of my code here, because this is only applying the comment afterwards. So one thing to keep in mind there is it'll only comment things after the //. Go ahead, give that a shot, write yourself a nice little note. When you are ready, we'll head on over to that next lesson where we talk about operators. So things like where we have seen website is equal to, we're going to look at that operator. We're going to look at other operators as well. There's a handful of them. They're all very, very easy and for the most part straightforward, but they are worth going over for sure. So in the next lesson, let's talk about that.